30 record, dude.
It's on.
You?
Alright.
I'll have to edit it.
See you later.
It'll be fine.
Are you good there, Ethan?
Yep.
Is that my phone ringing?
Yes.
That's calling me.
Oh. 2 for back.
There we go.
How did you?
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, that's how that works.
Is there a little latch to latch it on the window?
Bro, you were
Oh, it's 'cause
probably
it-
it more than you.
It's because
Which way
it's.
does it go? I don't understand.
Just put it upside down up at the top so it's out of Pat's way.
Like
Yeah.
that?
And then
It's
face.
probably because it's got the plastic covering on
Bruh.
Yeah.
There you go.
it. It'll set.
There's a spider, Mama. It's recording right now. Spider.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah. You good, Ethan?
Yep.
Alright.
I gotta call you later. I'm in the back of Pat's drift car.
So
Yeah. Cody's at the hotel.
my aunt used to race.
We're at this
Yeah, I seen that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once
Just
Christina
got in,
told me that you guys
Alright.
had your own
Bye.
automotive shop, so I was like, we're gonna be good friends.
Yeah.
Cause it was like, this is right up my alley.
It's awesome.
the differential.
Yeah. Is that good or no?
You're gonna
That was awesome.
Okay.
get Pat in trouble.
Let's hope not.
We won't get caught. And if they do, we're old people.
claim
Like,
ignorance.
why? Yeah.
Just claim ignorance. I don't know. I just test driving this car. I just got it in.
Yeah.
I think the differential is off.
Something's wrong.
It rides. The owner complained it was riding really rough.
Yeah, I had to
Doesn't
put
ride that
water.
badly.
What's that?
I said it doesn't ride that badly.
Oh, it rides bad, but it could be worse.
At least it's not beating you to that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to take all the coolant out of it for the racetrack and put just water in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so then I put coolant back in it yesterday or the day before
Yeah.
and didn't tighten the radiator.
Oh, I hate it.
Oh
Radiator
no!
hose, and on the way out here it flew off.
So here you are, getting ready for the cold winter night, and then you forget to do that. That's my luck
You
too.
know?
Was Charlie jealous?
No, Charlie's got one too.
He has his
What's
own.
his car?
His is a Mazda
A
Miata.
Mazda? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
Miata. Nice. Is it a convertible?
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yep.
So if you guys go to the track, I don't see a roll cage in this one. Does he have to have a roll cage on his?
He has to have just one roll bar behind him.
Behind him.
Yeah, we built that.
His friend, or my friend that owns the towing shop, the Kent's Towing,
Yeah.
he builds custom roll cages. That's
Oh,
what
cool.
that's what he got into welding for, and then they just, you know how life is. You never end up doing what you want to do.
No, you end up towing.
Yeah, you end up
No,
towing. Because doing what you want to do is expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, he fabs roll cages for race cars a lot too.
That's cool. I built 2 or 3 of them. Well, no, I built like 5 of them. Built the whole car
Did
from
ya?
scratch. One of them I started with just a bare frame,
Yeah.
and then I cut the frame up and changed it.
Yeah, our next door neighbor builds dirt track cars, so he's constantly bringing Monte Carlos,
Yep.
junked out Monte Carlos.
I just bought a really nice Grand Prix
Did you?
that I'm gonna turn into a drift car.
For a minute.
I'm gonna take all my old race car stuff, put in it, take it to the track. Well, I like this because you can drive them on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're telling
And
me.
I also like that there's no drinking, there's no drugs, there's no fighting, because
Oh, really?
they have a competition,
Yeah.
but it's judged, and it's like how close are you to the next guy, and it's all friendly, like it's
Yeah.
just friendly stuff. So it's kind of like Soapbox, where
Yeah.
everybody's just nice to each other, and they're young and they're vibrant, and like it's cool. It's totally different than the dirt track, where
Yeah.
it's all, hey, get out of my pit, Like,
Yeah. Don't look. Yeah. No, one of the guys from our area, Casey Woken, he lives here now. They just won some kind of national dirt track.
here in Boone.
Yeah.
Yep. This is my friend here with this truck.
Oh, the tree service.
Yeah.
So how did you and Charlie get into this?
Charlie's wanted to do it since he was Dylan's age or younger, and I always said it was stupid. And then he went and bought that Mazda, and I told him not to, and it was fun.
Yeah.
So
Here we are.
what we're doing.
That's how it goes, right?
We can slide this corner. I don't see anybody.
So you must
So you just get old tires and burn them out then, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
so
Yep,
you,
these ones are too big, but they work.
so you must have open headers.
Yeah, well, no, it's got 2 mufflers actually, but it's got headers and pretty straight exhaust on it. It was that way when I bought it. I bought it, this power steering didn't work,
Oh, yeah.
so it was cheap.
Put a new pump in, or was it just a belt?
I wish. I thought it was just a pump, and I put a pump on it, and it worked for about a block.
Huh.
And then I put another pump on it, and it didn't work at all. And then I changed the pump and the rack, and it worked driving around town, and I got it to the track, and it made it 2 laps.
Huh.
So then I flushed it and flushed it and flushed it, and put another pump on it, and I got about 4 laps that time. And then I changed the pump and the rack and put a filter in it and flushed and flushed and flushed. It had metal in it.
Did it?
Oh,
So I had to get all the metal out. So it took 2 racks and like 4 pumps, and now all the metal's gone. It works good.
I wish it didn't
So
blow.
it was easy.
Yeah.
I wish it didn't blow up.
Huh?
At least it didn't blow up.
Yeah.
I just got lucky on my Bobcat. I was thinking my left drive pump was going out, and was in there buying parts, and the guy's like, "No, it's your belt's slipping." And I was like, "You think so?" And he's like, "Yeah, I bet so." And I said, "I don't think so." And he's like, I was like, "How much is the main drive belt?" He's like, $60. So I was like,
Give me
"Okay,
one
for
of those."
$60, give me one of those." And I put that on there. It's like a brand new machine.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, wow, yeah, all the squealing went away, everything. I was like, wow. How often does that happen where you go in there and they're like, oh no, it's a belt?
It
And you're
used
like,
to be
no,
all
I
the
know
time.
I know it's the pump. It's got to be the pump.
When I was growing up, the parts guys were like that. Like they knew.
Yeah,
You'd go in there and ask for parts, and they'd be like, "No, you don't need that. You need this." like the guy at Ford especially. He was a great big black dude, and he was gay. He'd be like, "Oh no, honey, you don't need that." He'd be like, "You need this." Okay, great. I'll take it. But he knew his stuff. I mean, he's retired now. Man, he knew his parts.
Yeah, so that went from a $5,000 drive motor to a $50 belt. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's a good day for me.
Yeah,
What kind of Bobcat do you have?
That's just a
Going through
track.
Tracks?
Track.
Yeah.
It's one of the smaller ones,
They're so cool.
but it doesn't matter. They all parts cost.
Got the automatic thing where it grabs your
Oh,
stuff. You don't
yeah.
even have to get out.
Yeah.
Yes. That guy with the tree services got one I borrowed once.
Yeah.
I bought his old one.
Yeah.
Is what I've got. It's the old wheel machine, which I love it, but
The wheel machine probably works all right out here. Our sand, you can't do anything with a wheel machine.
it'll get stuck in the snow and in the mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty worthless in the snow for plowing snow with tracks. The wheel machine is better for plowing snow.
The only thing I do with it is just, I fence posts and move hay.
No, they're handy as well.
It's a very weird car. I'm gonna drift every time they turn.
That's the whole idea, I
They're very
guess.
sensitive.
There's the exit. Did I already miss it?
Many cars.
Don't want you to get in trouble with your neighbors, Pat.
Yeah, we do some work on their cars. There's a couple spots in there that have hurt us too. And I don't think they're using the ball fields right.
Christina told me that
Exhaust.
the story of what Charlie did that was time when he ran a car into a curb.
Oh yeah.
And broke it. I think it was her Jeep.
Here we go.
Came right back for you, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's fun. That's fun.
What?
Wow. Sneaky now.
Time to go.
Time to go.
That's pretty awesome.
You want to go see another shop, Ethan?
Sure.
All right. What are you talking about, officer? I don't know.
Is this more fun than a slingshot, Dad?
I'm not brave enough to do that with the slingshot, but I bet you could if you wanted to.
No, I was asking, is it more fun than a slingshot?
Well, it's just a different kind of fun.
I'm not that good at it yet, but
I wouldn't have been. I was like, oh, he's crazy coming into this tiny little parking lot. I'll never. I was like, we're gonna knock a wheel off of this thing, and I'm gonna be calling my wife to pick me up. You did good. I was impressed. But that's essentially what the track is like that parking lot, isn't it? Or they set up cones or what?
No, well, it's the track at Cedar Rapids is a half-mile asphalt oval. So it's like,
Was that the one that you showed me the video of?
yeah, there's probably a video from that one, but it's a big oval track, and then they've got a quarter-mile oval inside of it, and so then you go like onto the big oval and then back around to the smaller oval, and then down the straightaway you do this manji thing, and they set up cones for that. But it's banked, you know, and it's a racetrack.
Okay. So yeah, it's yeah, okay.
And then the other place in Jamaica, it's a go-kart racetrack. So it's a lot smaller and tighter, but it works better for like this low horsepower.
How much horsepower is this?
It's just under 300 is what it's supposed to be, or what it was when it was new. I don't know what it is now. not 300.
You probably did upgrades.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Oh, you did?
The kid before me put exhaust on it in a cold air intake.
Ah.
But I don't think it's had anything else. But these Nissans were pretty zippy. It's good.
How many miles does it have on it?
The other cluster was like 225, I think. And then somebody tried to steal it, and so I had to change all this stuff.
Oh no.
So I lost 100,000 miles when I went through that.
Oops.
But there's other places we want to go. In like Kansas City, they have a big parking lot, and they just set up cones.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's what I asked you. I thought it was just cones.
It's easier on the flat. You don't have to have as much speed. But like out there at that track, I'm topped out in second gear. That was first gear in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So
That was
second
only
is like
first
60
gear?
Yeah. It's like 60 miles an hour.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, which is fun. You
Yeah.
know?
That's great.
yeah, really fun.
And then the go-kart track is just about the same speed. We're probably carrying like 50 through it. But it's just the oval, so all you got is just corner, and then the one back and forth down the one straightaway.
Wow.
The back and forth is tough. I never did get it at that track. I never even tried it because I was wrecking in the corners. But Charlie linked the whole thing.
Really?
He was doing the whole thing.
I'm guessing you never could get Benny to do it.
Vinny just doesn't seem interested. He doesn't even drive his truck. Like he's got a nice truck, and he
Really?
just goes to school and back, and he'll go play pickleball with his buddies. But he's 16 now. He started driving to school when he was, I think, 14 and a half.
Yeah.
And he's put 2,000 miles on the truck. trainer.
I keep, yeah. I have to beg her to go get in trouble, do something.
This is the type of trouble you get into for fun, though.
I think I'm gonna take you over to 2nd Avenue. There's some old cars there I like.
I do love old cars.
Well, I'll drive you by the one in Urbandale. It's kind of on the way. But it's on the inside, it's pretty much the exact same as that one. It won't drag you out. We'll just keep bouncing your dad around in the back seat.
Yeah, 300 extra pounds back here. You probably got around a little quick in that parking lot.
300.
I'm gonna ask this. Do you have a all-pro service center hat I could have?
I got some shirts. I don't have any hats.
Oh,
I'll get you a shirt though when
thank you.
I got one in my office. We'll go to that. We're gonna go to 3 of the shops.
You're not shy, are you, Ethan?
No,
Gimme,
I like
gimme,
that.
gimme, gimme.
I love it.
You want people that are not shy?
Yes.
My sister is very, very shy.
I don't have a problem with people who are shy either. You know what I like about you, Ethan?
What?
Is you're happy. You're happy not all the time, but for the most part, you're happy, you're pleasant to be around, and it makes me want to be that way too.
And we have, you and I both have things that are in common with one another
Yep.
that we enjoy. So, yeah, when Christina was like, she told me it makes her so happy to see you happy. Because when I told her I was passionate for automotive and cars, she was like, it makes me so happy to see happy. I had no idea that you guys had your own automotive shops until she was telling me about it last year, the last August race. I would have known this sooner.
Yeah, my dad didn't like to pay taxes. That's why we have so many shops.
That's how it works.
So
That's all it was. He didn't want to pay taxes, so he'd buy another one so he didn't have to pay income tax.
oh my gosh.
That's how it works, right? That's how you end up with owning equipment and tools and all that stuff.
But like, when I was growing up,
When Christina was telling me you guys had your own automotive shop, I told her that was right up my alley.
yeah,
That was last year's August race. Did you see that I just got a gasket kit from...
I saw that. Yeah, you've been painting and scrubbing and making that truck.
Finally, hopefully getting ready to put the engine together soon.
It looked like it was all together.
No,
No?
it's missing the intake and valve covers,
Okay.
and carburetor, all the accessories.
You gonna put it all like together and then put it in, or you gonna put it in and then put the stuff on?
Probably put it all together and then
Put it in.
yeah. One of these days you're gonna have to come out and see it.
Yes.
This is a long drive this time coming out here. It took forever, it seemed like.
It's a long way. It's a really long
I can't. The last time you guys went to Ogallala, was it that April race that got snowed out?
way. I'm trying to remember the last time I went to Ogallala.
Or it might have been the year 2020 or 20.
Probably 2019 or 2021 was the last time I was out there.
Was the year
We went
that you
out
guys.
there. We got our butts whipped by Jake. Jake was just kind of new.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the year that Cody went to Akron the first time and y'all made him the Masters director and got him convinced that he wanted to do Masters.
Oh yeah. We always wanted to go out there, but we never did because there wasn't Masters.
Yeah, a lot of
And-
times we didn't have Masters.
But before that, it was when we were doing stock and super. It was just one day,
Yep.
and it was so far.
It's a long way.
Because for us, it's closer. Indianapolis is closer.
Yep.
But we never rallied in Indianapolis either. I finally decided that I was going to shorten us up. So we were racing Sioux City then too.
Oh.
So, I said we're going to do Sioux City, Omaha, Kansas City, and
Yeah.
Chicago. And that's our circle of 4 hours.
Yeah.
So this one is number 3. This is the third one that we purchased. I'll drive you around the whole thing.
It's right there to the right.
Yep, this one.
Yep, I see it.
So that's the shop there. And then my dad just bought these 2 properties. He rents them.
So you're adding more shops right here.
We could. We talked about using this one for race cars.
Ah,
But there's a guy in there who uses it as a music studio.
Oh.
wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then this guy here does lawn care. This one's lawn care. That's the music studio there.
Does he teach out of it then? Or
No,
does he just
he's
produce his own
produces.
stuff?
Yeah. I think that I listened to some of his stuff. He's on the internet and all that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like he's doing like background music for movies.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's kind of the type
Wow.
of sound that it was.
That's really cool.
Kind of like elevator music.
It's a nice
Guitar. Do you want to go inside?
We can.
People are gonna think something's up.
No.
Boss is showing up at work.
Yeah. Pete's probably looking at the camera. What are you doing?
obnoxiously fun.
No, I put coilovers on it, and I didn't take the other coils off in the back. It's just like raw.
I'm comfortable up here.
Yeah. When I first got the car, it had nice ride control on it. It rode nice.
Yeah, that's good.
But I took it to the track, and it was like gripped up, and then it just snapped loose. You couldn't control it.
Would it go off?
So what did you can turn the traction control off on this, or you just had to?
I've got it all bypassed. I've got all of it bypassed. All the traction control, all the ABS. That's why it's all lit up like that. It's all. I pulled all the fuses out.
I'm surprised it'll still run.
Yeah. If you unplug the whole module, it won't run, but with just no power to it.
As long as it can send you the warning light, it's happy.
Yeah. It's still communicating. It's just communicating that it's not communicating. I've got two guys I work with that are doing this that I hired in the last couple of years, and they know like what to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're like, you need to do this, you need to do that. I'm like, no, that's stupid. I'm not going to do that. And then I end up doing it.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
They like the steering angle. They're like, you got to have more angle. Your car doesn't turn tight enough. I'm like, it turns tight enough. But I got out on the track and I couldn't correct it. I'm just going around. You gotta have more steering.
So did you have to cut out the fender wells out to get it to steer?
I didn't. I bought a kit that it changes where it goes on the knuckle.
Oh, okay.
So like move the tie rod in closer to the center line of the wheel, so it pulls quicker and further.
Gotcha.
Smaller track,
yeah,
was because you're just going in a more of a drift. And
can't steer out of it.
No, I couldn't bring it back. If I went even just the slightest bit too far, I was out of steering to bring it back. It was the same thing with the struts too, because I'm like, your ride's nice, it handles good. I'm like, I'll be able to break it loose. I know how to drive. Yeah, I could break it loose, but I couldn't consistent. There was no consistency. But with the suspension gone, it's just that you never have traction. So
I'm still getting a kick out of going around the corners, and you probably can't hear it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably worse back here.
Yeah, no, you feel it in the whole car.
What'd you do? Just weld it all together back there? Or did you actually get it?
No, I pulled it out. Pulled it out and welded the spider gears and put it back.
But you haven't broken it. Most people, when that happens, break them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. This is the one, I think this is the one that Christina sent me a picture of.
This is where we have our office.
So this is the big boss's boss.